Okay, I should be on. Mic unmuted, so I believe we're good to go. Tell me if we're not. Cześć, siema, jak leci? And here. Another Sunday, another uneducated Russian stream. Today's choice, as you can see in that window out there, is Estonian 24-hour Russian, 24-hour individual combat Russian, which you chose in the poll I got running on Google. So if you want to have me choose Russians for the future, that's the way to go. Yeah, let's get to it. As you can see, the Russian comes in quite thick and loud plastic bag. Tan brown. There's a sticker on the front with all the names, components, production date, barcode for tracking. But that's all the markings on the bag. Hello Claire, hello Reina, lovely to see you both. That's all when it comes to markings. It's in Estonian. I'm not sure if I should dare read it, but it's Eesti kaitseväe kuivtoidupak. Okay, that's probably wrong. Some of the writing is pretty worn off by now. I believe the production date was April 12th of 2018. It was good till mid-April 2021, so a bit past best before date. Should be still good, mighty good. And I won't deny, I had this particular menu before, so I know what to expect, and I know it will be delicious. But since it's first time for you, let's get inside. There's like a tour started here, so the best way to open a bag. I kind of like saving the bags, you know, so okay, let's do it halfway there. So what we got in the Russian is, ooh, what's this? Oh, okay. Can I show you on the small one? Closer, yeah. So it's pack of can of sardines. I was just confused because sardines usually come in these small rectangle cans, and this one is kind of round. But yeah, so this is can of sardines. Then we got, I believe, kind of a peanut candy in chocolate. So yeah, chocolate is always good. Got another big can of pumpernickel, or this is dark rye, I believe, bread. I need a tissue, excuse me. It's this time of year when you constantly need some tissues. Okay, another can of pasta core kastmes, or hen in cream sauce with pasta. So you got lots of cans, which makes this ration quite heavy, because you know cans themselves add extra weight, but they also provide another layer of protection, I believe. Okay, next we got 3-in-1 coffee, and this is not what you might expect, like instant coffee. Just wait till we get into this, because it's quite our not typical coffee delivery mechanism. Energia yogi pulver, energy drink powder, pineapple flavored. Okay, nice. All the vitamins included, some taurine, some caffeine. Whoa. and it tells you to use between 250 to 400 ml of water, so you can make it as strong or as diluted as you like. Get some matches. Arson. We're going to make arson. Okay. There's some sugar. We'll probably get more eventually. What I like about this particular packing of sugar is they provide you with various trivia pieces. Like this one says, Tallinn is divided, Tallinn being Estonia capital, if you don't know. Tallinn is divided into 8 districts. Haabersti, Kesklin, center, Kristina, Lasnamäe, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to butcher those names. You get a pack of forest fruit tea. Yeah, that. Lesnie jagody. The writing is in Russian. Alcohol prep pad, so I guess like a moist towelette or wet wipe, just teeny tiny one. We got Ziploc baggie for leftovers, for trash, whatever. And there's 2 packs of freeze-dried stuff. One of the mains is Means beef hot pot, and then we get expedition breakfast. I like how they include all the information out front in pretty easy to read manner. Like you can know how many calories is in this pack, how much of it is carbs, protein and fat, the distribution. It's 1 portion. It's 1 portion. It takes 8 minutes to prep, and you can eat it straight out of the pouch. So nice logographs on here. What else we got here? Orifo branded pack of cranberries, and there's all sorts of small items. Yep, that's it. Let's put it here where you can see what you get. There's 1 more pack of sugar, and the trivia on this one is Estonia has 2 Independence Days. The first one is 24 February 1918, and the second one is 20 August 1991. So I expect first is post First World War, and the second is post Soviet Union. Got a long pack of salt. What else we got here? 2 more wet wipes, pepper, some chewing gum, just 1 pack, then some honey, sweetny mied, and quite mangled Orifo, again, cereal bar, caramel flavor. Looking good, I must say. And I had them before. I know that all the food is delicious, so this will be quite a feast. One thing I'd like you to notice is that if you remember British Ration from last week or German Rations from before, they came with loads of drinks, 4 or 5 cold drinks a piece, so that's like over 2 liters of water in cold drinks alone. Then there were sometimes coffee, sometimes tea, sometimes hot chocolate, or hot soup mug, like drinkable soup. So definitely promoting lots of hydration, like all drinks together would come to about 2.5-3 liters. This one got energy drink, which you can choose for 250 or a cup or 2 cups of water. Got a cup of coffee. You got a tea. That's it for 24-hour ration. Of course, you're invited to drink water, but just a tiny difference I'd like to point out. Yeah, other than that, the idea is similar. We got the breakfast, lunch, dinner, some sweet snacks, no salty snacks in this one, like no jerky or pretzels or stuff like that, but still a nice combo. We got nuts though. Nuts are often the case in rations. Okay, let me get the tray. Let's get it out on tray. One thing I want to note: freeze-dried stuff, however good it tastes fresh, doesn't keep well. So I won't be preparing whole packs of this because that's 1200 calories total. I just get some of the powder out, mix it with water, and save the rest for later. Hope you don't mind. You can imagine just by how thick this is. You see how thick? It's a really proper portion of food. I mean, 600 calories. That's quite filling, doesn't it? Isn't it? Okay, enough bubble. Enough bubble. Let me put the stuff that we don't need aside. Okay, let's get everything in my reach. Also, there's pretty much like there's no extra stuff in this ration. You don't really get as bit stuff, I guess. For the canned main, I guess so. Just carry their own, or just cook it over fire. No water purification tablets. No weighed extra packs of seasoning, which are useful, but if you keep getting them in every ration, you eventually build a stash. Like French and Polish 24-hour rations always come with a nice bit stove. A bit of a wastefulness sometimes, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so let's start with the mains, because why not? And the tray. We need the tray. And I need my kettle. So the water boiled a couple minutes ago, right before I started the stream, and the kettle didn't click on again meantime, so I guess it's still plenty hot. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we got here? We got minced beef hot pot. And the long description is, what's the English one? Dehydrated food, potato with minced beef and vegetables. Best before 12 February this year. Nice. And as you can see, there's, if you can't read, there's instructions written out on the side. Just open the bag, take out oxygen absorbent, add water to a certain line, up to line 12. So that's about 440 milliliters, so almost half a liter of water. 10, 11, 12, 13, about 15 ounces of water, if that makes more sense to you. Then you stir, wait a minute, stir again, and enjoy eating. I'm going to try to get all the powder down. Okay. better not get mashed potatoes all over my desk here. Okay, that's open. Where's my... I got a tiny container here. I have no idea actually. That's that's a question to more educated people than me, Claire. Does a French foreign legion use regular French MREs, or do they have their own? I have no idea. There were some new kinds of French rations popping out lately. But what I do know about French rations is they get two kinds. Like there's the canned ones that I showed you before, and then there's freeze-dried pack. It's mighty hard to find one for sale. It's kind of silly because on one hand it mostly uses stuff like this, you know, civilian packed ready-made food. But yeah, no idea about French Foreign Legion. I will try to research that for the future. Anyway, you can see inside the buggy. Yeah, you can see. There's the mashed potato powder. There's all the little pieces of veggies, little balls of meatballs. Has anyone seen my utensils? I seem to forgot to take them out. Yeah. Another thing to note: no utensils included in the pack. It looks like I'm not exactly prepared for today's stream. Okay, so let's scoop some out. I want a little bit of everything. A little bit of potatoes. You can see the tiny little meatballs. Some veggies. Okay, just a little bit, just for taste. The bag is ziplocked, so it will keep the rest of it fresh enough for me to have later. Okay. I hope this won't be too much water. Might be. Worst scenario, we end up with mushy potato soup. And we put it aside for 10 minutes. Expedition breakfast, same idea. It's cereals with fruit and hazelnuts. And the coolest part about the hazelnuts is that they're not whole, they're not cut, they're not diced or chopped. They're very roughly ground. So as you eat your cereal, which is mostly oatmeal, I believe. Yeah, oat flakes, then wheat flakes. Hazelnuts are mixed all the way through in every bite and just provide lovely, lovely texture. This is one of the best cereal breakfast I ever had. Doesn't look too exciting, I think. I should probably mix it in the container as well, but this is straight in the tray. We got some raisins, we got all the nuts, we got some dried apples. Okay. There is. Again, just another tiny portion just for tasting. There's a lot more in the bag for another time. And we add water straight to this compartment here. It's still lovely and hot. the bag tells you to add water up to line 6, so 0.175 liter or about 6 ounces of water. So I probably added a bit too much, but again, this kind of thing that you may do to your taste. You don't want to add too little water, because then the stuff that's not fully rehydrated will start to suck out moisture from your stomach, so that's not the best for you. But if you add too much, you just end up with soupy items, and that's all that happens. Not the worst outcome, I guess. Okay, so tea and coffee. Tea and coffee. This one will be easy. Where's the tea? Tea, where did you go? Yeah, there you go. Forest fruit. Do you have chai? Cherney, okay. Ceylonski. Okay, so Ceylon black tea is a base for this drink z aromatem liesnych jagod i izmielciennym liesnym liesnymi jagodami w pakiecikach dla razowej yeah, zawarki. Oh, okay. So basically this is black tea with forest fruit flavorings added mostly. There you go. It's dip. And yeah, I read it because I wasn't sure, because in here forest fruit tea might mean either just fruit-based tea, usually using hibiscus as a base, or it can be black flavored tea. Also what we got is the coffee, and it tells you it's good for home, office, hotel or camp. There's the prepping instructions. And as you can see, the amusing part about this coffee, there's sugar included. Okay, it also comes in like a tea bag coffee. Okay, so add hot but not boiling water, 100 to 200 ml, whatever you decide. Wait 3-4 minutes for normal coffee or 5 to 7 for strong. Then take it out, add sugar and creamer if you like. I'm not sure if I want very strong coffee, so I'll add lots of water. And then I try to, keep the timer short. 29, okay. Let's get rid of the bag. And you add these in a second. And our last drink, the pineapple energy drink. There's a choice of, between 250 and 400 ml of water. So, this glass holds about 230, so I just won't add all of the powder, I guess, because that would be the safest option. Okay. About 200 ml. powder is a bit caked inside. I guess that's just because of this kind of packaging. Let's not make it too strong, so about half of the bag content, and set the rest for later. Give it a stir. Okay, and it doesn't dissolve instantly, so we leave it aside for a few and it should catch up. Okay, and it got some powder on my tray, so might as well use one of the alcohol prep pads. Useful for cleaning your hands maybe, or your utensils, but that's their full size. They might be strong though, like I can't really tear it. They stretch a bit, but yep. And now my tray is nice and clean. And you can proceed to open the rest of the stuff. As I said, there's no included SB stove or other heater methods, so I will be eating the honey and cream sauce with pasta cold. It's perfectly edible like that. We'll see if it's how it tastes. Sterilized canned ready meal. Okay, so I will get to that in a second though, because I'd like to get my snacks out first. Because life's too short to start life with, not to start a dinner without dessert. So on the packaging, the main bag, it says it's peanut chocolate, but it's not straight out peanuts, and you'll see what I mean when we get into them. So we get a snack like that, and then we get the Orifo dried cranberries. Nice. I think it's 50 or 60 gram portion. The writing is a bit worn off on the packaging, so can't tell you exactly, but nice portion of dried cranberries. Of course, we get the caramel flavored syrup bar. Just caramel, not apples and caramel or anything like that. Ooh, the wrapper doesn't want to open. Okay, I got it. I got it. There you go. Okay, so there's the bar. We got the can of pumpernickel, or dark bread. It seems to be, oh, that opened nicely. It can also be called devil's fart bread, because from what it causes to you. It smells nice. Nice fresh dark bread. Let's put it here. Just a couple slices, we don't need all of it. I'd like to finish off my coffee before it gets too strong. So let's take the baggie out, squish it a bit to get all the water out. Add my sugar and creamer. Yes, I'm adding all the sugar. 6 grams. Could use the other packs as well, but maybe not. Do I add white now, or do I drink it black? I'll save it for later, maybe, we'll see. Might as well get the baggie out of the tea. Hello Zita, what are you doing up so early? We're in Estonia today and about to start tasting, because I believe almost everything got out on the tray for now. Okay, and because tea is black and not just pure fruit, I will add sugar to it. Just pure fruit tea wouldn't need, but black with sugar with fruit could use some, I guess. Okay, we don't need those items, so put them to the side. We got the chewing gum, honey, a bit crystallized from what I can tell. But yeah, there's that. And let me open the hen in cream sauce with pasta. Again, eating it cold. Well, like that, it doesn't look too appealing, I guess. I'll show you here. Well, I had it before, warmed up. It was delicious. So let's see how it does cold. There's nice big chunks of chicken meat, some big fusilli pasta, and the sauce, well, sauce is congealed, but it doesn't bother us, does it? Okay, just from the spoon, lovely flavor. And then the sardines in the can. Can I get a fork maybe? Yep, I got a fork. I'm civilized like that. Whoa! Okay, so sardines in oil, which I forgot about, and now there's oil on top of the lid. How do I open it without spilling oil everywhere? It's a tricky mess. Okay, okay, that's as far as it goes. I need another tissue. Okay, that's it. Oh, very fishy smell, as you can imagine. Okay, how do I do? It's so nice. Quite big sardines. Oh, this one's massive. Again, just one for taste, but there's like 4 more in the can. I guess they might have changed the can to allow for bigger sardines, because there used to be tiny small ones, and this beast wouldn't fit in that can. Okay, let me put that aside so I don't spill the fishy oil all over my room, because that would smell for days to come. Okay, so here's our main. It constituted quite nicely. A bit too soupy, just a little bit too much water, but might add it here as well. See, very soupy mashed potatoes, but that's on me for adding too much water to the powder. Okay, I guess that's it. Everything you can see in the I think we're a bit, can we get a bit focused again please, like here, focus here. No, I don't turn on the light because then it would be table glare. Hopefully it will fix itself with time. Maybe. Try. Nope, that doesn't seem to work. Sorry about that. I'll try top light maybe. Not the best, but better than before, I guess. It's just terrible weather today, so that's what it is. Okay, so let's have a little pineapple drink to start. Cheers. O, na zdrowie. Okay. It didn't fully dissolve. There's still lots of powder, I guess, but sugar on the bottom. So it's very light in flavor. Yeah, the pineapple does come through eventually. Even with all the vitamins in, it doesn't taste too chemically. I do like it. It's a very good energy drink. Okay, so it's the expedition breakfast. Way too much water. way too much water, Adi. But as I said, it's basically oatmeal with raisins, pieces of apple, and roughly ground hazelnut mixed in. Smacznego. If you have problems eating your oatmeal because it's too soft and all same in texture, this is just a very welcome break from that. Some milk powder, so it's nice and creamy. Sweetness comes mostly from the fruit in it, the raisins and the apples, mostly raisins. Yeah, I definitely add way too much water, but so with too much water, it's okay. But with just enough water, it becomes this thick, creamy, delicious, very filling oatmeal. I'm still would be feeling if I had ate the whole bag right now, but yum. Yeah, I know I said it already twice or more, but the idea to chop or grind hazelnut so finely they provide just a little bit of bite in each spoonful is ingenious. The best freaking oatmeal I ever had in a Russian. Almost and at the very top of the list for the homemade oatmeals. Okay, so coffee. I'm not sure if I stirred it before without sugar. It's a very nice cuppa. And again with the bug, you can make it as strong or as light as you like. Going between 3 and 6 ounces of water and different steeping times. So it's basically like regular coffee. You just don't leave the coffee grounds in, but take them out in a bag. It's a very smart idea. Very smart idea. Okay, so here comes the bread. Nice dark. Rye, I believe, maybe full grain. It's got quite a strong taste. But it's very fresh. It's lovely and moist. Straight with honey. Also, I appreciate them giving you more thinner slices, so you can pair that with whatever, and you don't get clogged up with too thick slice of bread. Cheers. For some reason, taste of the flavor of bread and honey go perfectly together. Becomes a very, very nice snack. Like, you get just a tiny little portion of honey, but you can definitely make snacks like that. Also, if you like, you could add honey to your tea to sweeten it like that, which would also provide extra flavoring. So that's an option. Or you can even add honey to your oatmeal. So let's see, too thin and oatmeal with some honey. How will that go? Come on. Oh my gosh. That's low-key amazing. Very, very happy food. Okay, I need to drink something to get all these flavors down a bit in my mouth, because there's this flavor party in there. So, sardines in oil. Just look how it comes apart. If you don't like fish, yeah, that's your loss. I mean, Estonia is by the Baltic Sea. So, this pine, I might leave it. Though technically, with this well-preserved sardine, the spine will be nothing but a little bit of crunch. You can just easily bite through it and eat it with the rest of the fish. It's almost ridiculous how great this fish tastes. Very simple food, just fish and oil, but so much flavor in there, so much flavor. Um, I'm a biased. Um, I don't know. Been having this little bit of pause and think moment. If I didn't enjoy British Ration last week so much because I was in like a brain funk and just couldn't enjoy it, or if it's really just that level of flavors and stuff. How to decide? But today I'm quite enjoying this tray of food. Okay, so hand in cream sauce. I'd like to show you a piece of chicken. It's a bit hard to scoop up because it's basically comes apart just like that. See, all flaking. So one hand, 1.1. We got a very nice real chicken, not processed and reformed and stuff like that. Just actual piece of chicken, but yum. I'm really looking forward to having hot. It's nice as it is. You can taste some of the creaminess of the sauce. The chicken is very moist. I do wonder whether it's breast or thigh, maybe. But yeah. Let's check pasta. See if it will be a deal breaker. I'm confused. The pasta is soft, but not in a mushy, overcooked way. Maybe it's a pairing also with the chicken and all this sort of stuff, but okay, because let's be honest, I mean it's cold, okay, so the pasta isn't reheated for the nth time, and the texture consistency might change after I put it in some warm situation. I will report on my Twitter how that worked. I remember enjoying it in the past, but that's been some time ago. If you're curious if getting pasta warm changes the texture, check the Twitter. This will be something this week, but it's just a very nice chicken dish. Simple, yeah. No big bold flavors, but it's got enough flavor to make it interesting. You want to, go back and eat more. I don't know. Maybe it's about the salt content, or the balance of everything. It's a plain dish, but it's not a bland dish. I want to go back into the car and have more. And let that be testimony for the quality of the hand-in cream sauce with pasta. And the last main, so beef hot pot, basically mashed potatoes with veggies. There's carrot, there's leek, I believe, onion, possibly something else, and then you got them cutesy, chibi, tiny little meatballs. I added too much water, so the mash is a bit loose, but mm. Mm. Yeah, if the water was warmer it would be better, because I see some grittiness in the meatballs, but very simple mashed potatoes, not too rich, but then in that potato, which mostly acts as starchy base, you get the little very flavorful pieces of veggies, and then the meatballs. It's just like something. I find something about potato starchiness comforting. So that's like a perfect background or base, and then all this stuff inside, like the meatballs, the veggies, are like little bright pops of flavor. So if potatoes were richer, they might overpower the other stuff in the mix. Um, but as it is, it's a very nicely balanced meal. Definitely comfort food. You know, I have no idea who dropped the vote in the poll. You should go to Estonia. Uh, but right now I'm mighty grateful. Because otherwise I would keep pushing this back, because as I said, I had this menu before, so I would choose something new for me for the stream. But this is a very nice meal, and um, it's a food that makes me happy. Okay, so desserts time. Start with fruit. Dried, so sugary but still fruit. Also a sneaky way to keep you regular. Can I show you here? Just a nice cut dried cranberry. That's a bit too dry. So it's like a age cut to them. They're still nice, flavor-wise. I got that perfect sweet and sour balance, but texture-wise a bit too dry. Okay, no, nobody can be perfect. Caramel flavor, cereal bar. Chewy and very sweet. Definitely some caramel in there. So if caramel flavors things are your thing, you'll enjoy it. Not so much for me. Also the caramel taste is like a bit darker caramel, not very light, but the depth of the flavor is there. Just it's that caramel is not my favorite flavor. No complaints though. It's a very if you need sugar, if you need a boost of energy, this is your thing. It's a bit of a chew, so it doesn't just gobble it down, but also goes down very nicely, quite quickly. Yeah, just regular black tea with some fruity aroma. Not the best, not the worst. I'm not a fan of fruity teas, but I can live with that. I definitely like coffee more than this tea, so if that tells you anything. And last snack, peanut in chocolate. Though is that I don't know if it will be able to focus on this. Can we focus on this, please? Not really. Basically, it's like chopped peanuts mixed with caramel to keep them together, and then that is coated in chocolate. It's quite chewy, sweet, peanutty. The chocolate binds all those flavors quite nicely. Not sure if I like it more this way or if you get actual whole peanuts, but it is quite nice. Quite nice snack. I think you tried everything already. So let's see. Estonian 24-hour individual combat ration. 2 freeze-dried meals, 1 canned. All of them very flavorful, but in a way that got the balance. It's not big bold flavors, but flavors that are comforting and fun to eat. Also, the textures are there, so it's not just a pouch of mushy food you get into it to get going. There's some enjoyment in it. Delicious sardines. It's ridiculous how good fish can taste. Oh, sorry. Yeah, nice bread, dark bread, pumpernickel. Going good whether with fish or with honey. Snacks, give or take. Can take them or leave them. Definitely a good source of sugars when you need them. Stuff you can get on the go easily. Also keeping your mouth occupied when you need it. Just one chewing gum. That's very curious though. Blue eyes, chewing gum without sugar. Okay. Drinks, again, not much of the drinks. Tea, can take and go. It's Russian tea. I think we'll see the same or similar tea in Russian once we get into that. But ingenious idea of brewing coffee in the field, and quite nicely flavored tea, nice coffee, and then the energy drink pineapple flavored, very pineapple-y, not too sweet. Really, really happy drink. Um, yeah, don't ask me about my favorite part of this ration because I liked pretty much everything. It's a very nice for me. It's a very nice combo of mains and then stuff that you can have in your pocket, eat on the go, eat whenever hunger strikes you, or need a little pick me up. Not a bajillion tiny little um, candy bars like in French, for example, or um, candy candy bags like in other Russians, but no, the stuff that you can have. Yeah, if you can get your hands on one of the Estonian Russians, um, do try it because it's really really worth it. I know we had Estonian before at one stream, and at that point, I didn't enjoy it quite as much because I had trouble hydrating with cold water. But all in all, the food quality is very high. Um, like many people say that French rations are the most delicious. These are still up there and very high quality. Yeah, let me stop bubbling because I started to babble too much when we're already done. Put them to the side and swap the thingies so I can show you the bug again while we wrap it up. Okay, so this was a look into Estonian 24-hour individual combat ration with Estonian Defense Forces. Menu number 2 from 2018. So we had some beef hot pot, some expedition breakfast, and ham and creamy sauce with pasta. All in all, yeah, this might be one of my favorite rations so far. Again, I said I had it second time. I had it before, and if I can find it again for a good price, I'm definitely going for another one. Or if I can find the because the freeze-dried mains, the civilian production, okay, that's stuff that you can get off the shelf in some countries. Expedition quality adventure food. So yeah, if you can get that, to go for it because it's really really worth. It's delicious food. One complaint would be that if you don't pre-measure water, the lines for filling are on the outside. It's kind of hard to see them and measure the water in the bag, but that's just like minor complaint. It's all balanced and feeling you in a very very happy way. So let's check the Hansa matches produced for Hansa Kettle as Estonia, and writing is in the languages I can't read, so awesome. We make fire. Okay, now bubble. Thank you for joining me. It's always more fun having a breakfast when you got company. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you learned something. And I see you next week. There's a link to the Google poll underneath this video. You don't need account or anything. Just see the map. Choose which country you want me to visit next, and I'll take that into planning the meals. If there won't be any votes, I will probably go back to the States next week because I got some vintage rations lately, menus from 2009 and 2011 or 12. So menus that are no longer in rotation. It's a new cellar, so I have no idea what conditions they were kept in. Might be not edible at all, might be perfectly preserved. So yeah, that's the plan for next week probably. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. I'm always on Sundays 10 a.m. Central European time, so you don't really need notifs, but makes me happy when you do. Yeah, thank you and see you when I see you. Adios.